You're looking at the fastest underwater tunnel construction in history. 110 days. That's all it took for engineers to carve a 5.8-kilometer tunnel beneath China's powerful Yellow River. That's the same distance as driving across Manhattan, but through 30 meters of waterlogged, high-pressure sediment. This isn't a simple tube under a river. It's a massive, double-decker highway, 17.5 meters wide, capable of carrying 6 lanes of traffic at speeds of 60 kilometers an hour. At its core, a tunnel boring machine so powerful it generates 35,017 kilonewtons of torque, enough to twist a skyscraper. But how do you dig a tunnel this huge under a river known for unpredictable currents and shifting sand? And how did they complete a job that should have taken years in just over 3 months? Jinan has a traffic nightmare, and that's not an exaggeration. For 2 years straight, it's been ranked the most congested city in China, beating out even Beijing. During rush hour, travel times double. That means if your commute should take 30 minutes, you're stuck for an hour. Multiply that across millions of people every day, and you get an economic disaster. Billions lost in wasted time, fuel, and productivity. But Jinan's problem isn't just about too many cars. It's about geography. The mighty Yellow River slices through the city, forcing traffic onto a handful of overcrowded bridges. The result? Absolute gridlock. Something had to change, and fast. The solution? A record-breaking underwater tunnel built at a speed that left engineers worldwide in shock. The Jinan Huanggang Road Tunnel is a 5,755-meter engineering marvel running beneath the Yellow River. The real showstopper? Its massive diameter, 17.5 meters, that's about the height of a 5-story building. If that number doesn't mean much, think of it this way. The famous Channel Tunnel connecting the UK and France has a diameter of about 7.6 meters, less than half the size. This is practically an underground highway. But how do you dig something this massive under one of the most unpredictable rivers in the world? Well, that's where things get interesting. The Yellow River isn't like other rivers. It's often called China's sorrow because its extreme conditions. It carries more sediment than any other major river, constantly shifting its course and depth. It floods frequently, and its riverbed is a mess of soft clay, sand, silt, and calcareous nodules. Trying to build a tunnel through this is like trying to dig a hole in a sand dune during a storm. It collapses the moment you start. That's why traditional tunneling method wouldn't work. Open-cut excavation? Impossible. The river would flood the site instantly. The best option is a deep-buried underwater tunnel. Here comes the real hero, the Shanhai Tunnel Boring Machine, TBM. This is one of the largest and most powerful ever built. Its excavation diameter is 17.5 meters, meaning it can carve out a tunnel wide enough to fix a 6-lane highway inside. That's about the height of a 5-story building drilled straight through the earth. This machine is incredibly powerful. The cutter head alone is powered by 7,510 horsepower, which is equivalent to 5 diesel locomotives running at full speed. And its torque? A staggering 26 million foot-pounds, enough force to bend steel beams like straws. This level of power is needed because digging under the Yellow River isn't like digging through solid rock. It's like cutting through a shifting mix of clay, sand, silt, and water. A weaker machine simply wouldn't survive. Now, let's talk about the real magic behind this TBM. It's mixed shield technology. Traditional TBMs usually use either a slurry system, which pumps a liquid mixture into the excavation chamber to prevent collapses, or compressed air to keep the tunnel face stable. But this machine, it does both. This dual system approach is critical because the Yellow River soil is unpredictable. Sometimes it's soft and wet, sometimes it's dense and packed. The mixed shield allows the TBM to adjust in real time, keeping the excavation stable no matter what. The tunnel is being dug 98 feet below the riverbed, where the groundwater pressure reaches 7.1 bar. That's 7.5 times the normal atmospheric pressure. The excavation chamber has been designed to handle even more, up to 15 bar of pressure, meaning it can withstand intense underground forces without collapsing. But let's make this even easier to understand. Think of it like a deep-sea submarine. If a submarine isn't built to handle deep-sea pressure, it gets crushed. The same applies here. This TBM is like a reinforced submarine, designed to tunnel safely through the soft and unstable ground without letting in the crushing weight of the Yellow River above. But how do you fix a machine operating under such extreme conditions? That's where the TBM's telescopic camera system comes in. This high-tech camera can zoom in on the cutting tools in real time, allowing engineers to check for wear and tear without stopping the excavation. If a cutting tool does need to be replaced, the TBM has a hyperbaric chamber, a pressurized workspace where workers can perform maintenance without having to depressurize the entire machine. This saves huge amounts of time and reduces risks for workers. Another major challenge? The sticky clay and sediment in the Yellow River. This kind of soil is notorious for clogging up cutting wheels, causing breakdowns and delays. But this TBM has a built-in flushing system that washes away debris before it can build up, keeping the machine running smoothly. Now you may understand how it finished the tunnel in only 110 days. The Shanhae TBM advanced between 16 and 18 meters per day, about the length of a basketball court. At its peak, it covered 1,396 meters in a single month. How did they move so fast? It comes down to efficiency. Tunneling produces mountains of waste, rock, sand, and slurry that need to be removed constantly. If that process slows down, the whole project grinds to a halt. So engineers designed a high-powered waste management system. Jaw crushers broke down large rocks. A dual-line hydraulic quarrying system kept material moving, and a state-of-the-art filtration system separated useful materials from waste. This meant that there was no bottlenecks, just continuous high-speed excavation. Let's break down the tunnel's structure. It's a single-tube tunnel with 2 levels, one for each direction of traffic. Each level has 3 lanes, allowing a smooth flow of vehicles at speeds of up to 60 kilometers an hour. The outer diameter of the tunnel is 17.5 meters. That's the full width of the hole the TBM drilled. But the inner diameter, the space drivers will actually use, is 15.4 meters. The difference? That extra space is used for the tunnel's protective lining, insulation, and ventilation systems. The Jinan Huanggang Road Tunnel is a game changer. It provides a direct, high-speed connection between the city's south and rapidly growing north, cutting travel times significantly. No more waiting on overcrowded bridges. No more traffic jams stretching for miles. More importantly, It supports economic expansion. Businesses need efficient transport links, and this tunnel provides exactly that. This project has set a new standard in tunnel construction. A tunnel of this scale, built in this time frame, seemed impossible, until China did it. With cutting-edge technology, precision engineering, and sheer determination, they've once again redefined what's possible in infrastructure development. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below on this ambitious project. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more incredible stories.